Excerpt number 16 from Bala Sulam, Shemati, Article 42. It is impossible to obtain disclosure before one receives the discernment of Achoraim, the posterior, discerned as concealment of the face, and to say that it is as important to him as the disclosure of the face. It means that one should be as glad as though he has already acquired the disclosure of the face. However, one cannot persist and appreciate the concealment like the disclosure, except when one works in bestowal. At that time, one can say, I do not care what I feel during the work, because what is important to me is that I want to bestow upon the Creator. If the Creator understands that He will have more contentment if I work in a form of a Achoraim posterior, I agree.
Yeah, I'll try and repeat this. It is impossible to obtain disclosure before one receives the discernment of Achoraim posterior, discernment as concealment of the face, and to say that is important to him as a disclosure of the face. It means that one should be as glad as though he has already acquired the disclosure of the face, even though he's in the posterior. However, one cannot persist and appreciate the concealment to be like the disclosure. We have to respect it to such an extent. You hear, that's the whole lesson of today, learning about the concealment. Except when one works in bestowal. At that time, one can say, I do not care what I feel during the work, because what is important to me is that I want to bestow to the Creator. And if the Creator understands that he will have more contentment if he works in Achoraim, I agree. Meaning, I accept the form of the posterior, and I'm happy about it, because I got that from the Creator too. And if the Creator wants me to work in the form of posterior, I'm willing to do it. And I respect the posterior, and I appreciate it no less than the face. Because by this, I appreciate the Creator. And the fact that I feel better or worse, revelation or concealment, that doesn't matter to me. I don't ascribe it to myself. I only ascribe it to my correction that I need to relate to revelation and concealment in an equal way. And the posterior has to be important as the face. That is what I want to get to.